A problem many pipers have with their C doublings is moving their bottom pointer finger too many times in the embellishment. Unless you're coming from a D, in which case you do have to replace that pointer finger to sound the note. If that's not the case, if you're coming from any other note, that bottom pointer finger will not move when you do that initial G grace note up to the note. It will only move when you go to separate the C into the second C, the thing that makes it a doubling. But a problem I see plaguing many beginning players is moving that finger too many times. Like from A to C doubling, they'll go up with a G grace note to the C, but the D comes along for the ride and then bounces yet again. So today, with this exercise, we're going to fix that. In the description below, there's a link to the PDF document we have here, so go ahead, print that out, put it on a tablet, have it in front of you so you can follow along. So in this document here, we're going to start from low G and we're going to work up the scale, though we're going to skip D, and we're not going to worry about high G or high A either. So we're going to go low G to C, A to C, B to C, E to C, F to C. And in this first line, we are not going to move that bottom pointer finger once. It's going to stay on the chanter. You can almost pretend like it's glued down because without any D's or D grace notes, the bottom finger doesn't have to move. If you haven't thought about it, that bottom finger only moves when you're on D or playing a D grace note. For every other note of the scale, that finger's down. And while I normally harp on a metronome, today I'm not going to worry about it either for me, and I don't think you should either. This is really about making sure that you're moving the correct fingers and not letting any extraneous finger motions get involved. So let's try line 1 of this exercise right here. And if that's too fast for you, by all means, slow it down. It does not have to go at that speed. Take as much time as you need, but make sure on this first line, again, that bottom pointer finger right there is staying on the chanter the whole time. For the second part of this exercise, we're going to do the same thing, but we're adding one additional combo here where we're actually going up with the C doubling, and we're adding the 1 D grace note into this. So for each measure here, that bottom pointer finger should only move once. This exercise might be useful to actually memorize so that you can stare at your fingers in a mirror while doing this rather than having to look at the sheet music. This exercise might look simple, but it can be a powerful tool to help you fix a C doubling that might be acting up and making you move that bottom pointer finger too many times. And if this is a problem for you, I would start each of your piping sessions with this exercise, both on your chanter and on your pipes. So if you're a piper that's been moving your bottom pointer finger with your C doublings when you shouldn't during that G grace note, this can go a long way to help, but it's not going to happen immediately. So make this part of your daily practice routine until your C doublings are nice and reliable and don't have any extraneous bottom D grace note movements. Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you got something out of the video, please think about giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. And a special shout out to all the members of my Patreon community. You guys make this channel possible. You'll see their names scrolling up right now. I'd love to add your name to this list, so go check out my Patreon. I also teach Skype and online lessons. Go ahead and head over to www.commandyourbagpipe.com or email me at the address you see here, and we'll get you going. I'm working with folks from all over the planet, and I hope to work with you soon. I also have a line of Command Your Bagpipe merchandise like this lovely hoodie I have here, or the Highland Bagpipe ornament tree here, as well as the prescription bagpipe line of mugs and other things, so go check out the bagpipe merch. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody, and until next time, I'm Matt Willis. Cheers.